in our prefrontal cortex, we have judgment. Judgment is one of the few feelings that, in fact, is a cognitive function and a feeling. And so we're built to judge. We're built to judge for risk assessment to keep ourselves safe. And the reality is that tends to have us in negative thinking land quite often. And our biggest fear also in the reverse is being judged. And so when we do work with people one-on-one, that is the first thing that you've got to overcome is their fear that you're judging them, that you're judging them for their family or the behavior of their family or their behavior or their actions. And then if they feel they trust you, then you get the real story. You start getting insights that are pure gold. And it is quite helpful to sit over someone's map as an observer in a helicopter view or a balcony view, because you get to see it a lot clearer from that perspective than being right down in the trenches with them. And then I can make links between why they might think the way they do or behave the way they do, and you go exploring that with them and alongside them as to, with an adult's mind, how reasonable is their presumption that they should have been responsible. And I've done this with myself. How much responsibility should I take for protecting my mother when I was only 8 years old from my father? And with my adult hat and my mother's hat on, I can say, well, that's just totally unreasonable. A child should never have to protect an adult. It's an adult's role to protect a child. And this is where our boundaries come in. So if we learn new boundaries as we get older and we mature and we go back and visit some of our childhood perceptions, we can rewrite some of those narratives and maybe change the map, create a new route in our map in terms of how that incident has influenced us. And I believe part of my experience of having my own personal experience of family violence as a child has given me great insight, compassion, and empathy for much of the work that I've done since then.